So it's been a little bit, hasn't it? But I guess today I was going to show you guys the latest project and then explain where I've been for the past couple months. So I don't know if you can see in there. Down below there, you can see the little red right over here. That's the new project. I'll explain that in a little bit, but let's come up to the garage and whoa, there we go. First day with a gimbal here. Okay, let's see here. So I guess I can start off with the first big reason why I haven't been around. Alrighty. This, not that, there we go. That is reason number one. So a few months ago, I bought this bad boy. It is a Clark CGP 40. It has a max lift of, what was it, 7,000 pounds. And you'll see why I needed that here in a second. Propane powered. It's got cushion tires. That was a little bit fun here. Let's get down in here and see if we had to put some new tires on her. And she also didn't look like this when we got her. Looked a little bit worse for wear. This whole backside and the whole everything was chipped. But enough of that. And let's go inside the garage and let's show you some of the other stuff here. Okay, lights are on, but no one's home. Let's see here. So here is the reason why we needed that forklift. I finally got myself a mill. So right now it doesn't seem like much. For the past couple months I've been rebuilding the whole head. The motor has all new bearings in it, all new bushings. So that was rebuilt. Also technically you might call it a gearbox, but really and truly it's a CVT. It's a constant variable transmission. But yeah, that has all new bearings, bushings, and belts. It still isn't tuned yet. I have to adjust the speed on the let's see here. Let's see if I can't get this without. Ooh. There we go. I have to adjust the speed so the speed of the spindle down here matches the speed of that up there. Now, one of the things you'll notice is, there we go, get in there. The white handles, those are all 3D printed. Then you'll notice this little weird mount hanging off the side. So this, as if you couldn't tell by reading that if you didn't catch it, is actually, is and was a CNC machine. So the original control mechanism for this was a what was it? Analam Crusader 2. Came out, I think, in the 80s. It was it was a what do they call them? 8-segment displays, 7-segment displays, something like that. 7-segment, yeah, 7-segment displays. And essentially, in order to do any of the CNC work, you could go in and go into Fusion, get everything typed up there, and post-process it, and then print it out, and you would have to type it in. They did have trickle feeds. The good ones were overly expensive, but when I bought this, everything was kind of rusted and gross on it. So I thought the best thing to do would be to replace that. And let's get you over here real quick. So, I don't know if you can see the box right there. That box used to hold all the original components, but currently it is holding all the control mechanism for brand new DMM servos. You'll notice there is no control head on here yet. That will soon change. I have a Centroid Oak controller that will be going on here. Essentially, so this way I can control all 3 axes, and if I wanted later on, I can add on axes just to, I guess, provide, the option of doing a 4th and 5th axis on the table here. On top of that, you know, some of the old, or a lot of the old stuff is going away. If you notice, that's a brand new pump. It's got a time and liter, or time and flow control on it. So this way I know. There's the old one down there. I haven't disconnected it for a short period, or for, well, almost a year. And now we finally got her in here at a farm. I guess hired a tow truck, a flatbed, brought her in here, used a forklift, got her down, brought her down our hill. That was fun. And then, so, I want to be able to run both the lathe and the mill at the exact same time. So, my little, come on, PL7 right there, which is a great, it's been great for me for running the lathe, but that won't run both of these at the same time, at least not taking heavy cuts. And so, what we have is we're going to have a brand new phase converter. This is our magnetic disconnect switch, which will then come over here. I bought this one used, not new. A Arco to, I think they call it the 7.5 or something like that. It is a I can max this out at 30 horsepower total. So in this case, come on. This guy right here is 4 horsepower. It's 3 kilowatts roughly, give or take. And this guy here is 3 horsepower. So I am not going to overpower this, but I can only run one motor that is 7.5 horsepower at a time. Or, well, the max motor horsepower I can run is 7.5. So I can run 7.5 if I wanted to on a mill, 7.5 on a lathe. Come on, there we go. 7.5 on a lathe, and I could get away with it. That would only provide 15, so then I could have two more machines. But since this is only 4 and this is 3, I have a lot of space. Now, sometimes you could wire this directly up to your machines. That's the way this. Ooh, come on, nope. That's the way the PL7 over there is. It is directly wired to this, so essentially I turn that on and then I can run the lathe. But in this case, what we are doing is we are going to run that up into this 3-phase load center. That load center will have, or it has breakers in there, so this way if one machine overdraws or whatever, it will shut off and hopefully save whatever machine is overdrawing at that point in time. So that's that is another little project that's been going on. I've been trying to save up and buy that stuff. So yeah, essentially right now all that needs to be gotten. I'm waiting for another. Grab this 3-phase breaker. This uses C8. I think it's CH form factor breakers. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I'm waiting for one to. I think I'm still waiting for one to show up. Yeah, I'm waiting for a 30 amp for the mill. That 25 amp will work for the lathe. Those are some of the projects that I've been working on. Sorry, first day with new gimbal. So that little table, display table, I have actually been working on that. I haven't taken video of it, sadly. I was just trying to get it done because they had the auction a couple weeks ago. But what I will show you guys with that is the proper way to, well, I can't say the proper way, to get the antique mahogany look. So I've been, it took me a while to find a actual decent kind of video and manual to find the proper way to stain mahogany to get that look. And that article and that video that's out there, they're good. I'll give it that. But the problem is, the companies that the person that originally did that video, they actually either got bought up, they folded or something. So I had to find essentially something that equated to it. So I will do, I guess, a more recent update on his on what he did, just to show you guys. And then this video will probably be up here a little bit, and the next video would be probably up within a week. So I will see you guys then.